All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rukah, Kodash. Double honors to my apostles, to the elders of the millstone. Much peace and love to all the brothers to doing this work in truth and sincerity. Shalom to you, brothers, man. This was just a quick lesson through the spirit, man. As we are in the day in the hands of our captives, in captivity under, the worst of the heathen, our main enemy, our arch nemesis, so to speak, our evil twin brother, so to speak. His name is E. Brothers know his name. Wasted away is he, is what his name means. From the Idumeans, Idawam, talking about the nation of E. Because we are yet in this day in our captivity, and our oppressors, who is E, they slay us. Our possessors and oppressors, they slay us and hold themselves not guilty. They say they didn't do anything. They're cleared of all charges. And the scriptures backs up everything that these Edomites do, say, or act. This is Zechariah 11:4. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. And they that sell them say, Blessed be Yahweh, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not. So let's look at that. Whose possessors slay them. Police has killed Jake, like it's nothing, like killing a dog in the streets, man. Because we're in their so-called constitution, we're only 3/5 of a man. So we're not even a man. We're not even, they say basically we're not human in their eyes, man. So these devils feel like they have the right to kill Jacob unjustifiably whenever they feel like they can, and the Lord is gonna repay all of our enemies according to the scriptures. Vengeance belongs to the Lord, and this is something that we anticipate, and we waiting on it. We waiting for this day that the Lord is going to execute vengeance. I thought it was one in Deuteronomy. I know it's one in Deuteronomy. Well, this is the one in Romans chapter 12, verse 19. Beloved brethren, avenge not yourselves. So the Lord is going to avenge us according to Luke chapter 18. It says, but rather give place unto wrath, for it is written, vengeance is mine, I will repay, said Yahweh. So the Lord, Yahweh B'Shem Shai, is the one that's going to repay our enemies, man. He's the one that's going to take vengeance. He's going to step up and stand in front of these heathens, man, and start fighting these heathens, man, because the Lord is the one that's going to fight our battles, man. We ain't got to lift up a sword, man. Even though the Lord going to use us to lift up a sword, we ain't got to, because the Lord going to put the spirit on us. He's going to give us the power to be able to fight off our enemies, very soon. And these people don't consider that. That's why the scripture says the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night, because these people don't consider that Yahweh Shemel Shai is going to repay them for all the bullshit they don't did, man. Vengeance, man. Payback. That saying in the world, payback is a bitch with a bad attitude, man. Well, that payback is finna come back hard on you devils. And you're ashamed of the things that you done to the nation of Israel, because deep down, you got to pay for that shit. This is Sirach 12:6. For the Most High hated sinners, and will repay vengeance unto the ungodly, and keepeth them against the mighty day of their punishment. So the Lord is keeping you for that mighty day of your punishment. And we're going to be singing like a mockingbird in that day, man. We're going to be rejoicing in spirit, man. Singing song. We're going to make songs about it, man. Just like how you make songs about us, you know, the old ice cream song. I forgot what the song was, but you know, they made an ice cream song. It was intended, you know, saying slick words about Jake. We gonna make songs about you damn devils, man. In a way we're making songs about you now through the Spirit, man. You know, he that has ear, let him hear. This is a song. You know, only certain people can learn that song, like the elect, man, the 144,000. You know, so only certain ones can hear this song. This is Deuteronomy 32 and 39. See now that I, even I, am he, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that could deliver out of my hand. For I will lift my hand up to heaven and say, I live forever. If I whip my glittering sword and my hand take hold on judgment, I will render vengeance to mine enemies and reward them that hate me. So you, Esau, you have shown the Lord and shown everybody that you clearly hate Yahweh Shemel Shai and everything that he has put in place and everything that he stands for. You've shown that you clearly hate the Lord. So the Lord is going to revenge you straight to your face, front and center, man. Yahweh Shemel Shai is not playing with you devils, man. You know, he has a perpetual hatred. He has an indignation against you damn devils forever. Let me see. Malachi chapter 1 verse 3, get to the point. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus said Yahweh of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down. And they shall call them the border of wickedness. And the people against whom Yahweh hath indignation forever. So the Lord has indignation, which is righteous anger, towards the nation of Edom forever. Ultimately, you know, once the Lord get rid of you, man, you no more of a concern. So we gonna make war, and we gonna have hatred for the nation of Israel, Salakia, nation of Edom, the nation of Idumea, for until they're eradicated. So that's for some quite time, man. But the Lord is cooking up this destruction. He's boiling it. He's getting everything that he needs to get ready. He finna cook you devils, man. You already look like an undone piece of meat. You know, because you have no melanin in your skin. The Lord finna cook you damn devils. He's gonna overcook you. And it's called thermonuclear destruction, man. Malachi 4:1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble, and the day that cometh shall burn them up, said Yahweh of hosts. And that it shall need them neither root nor branch. So the Lord is going to destroy the whole foundation of this place, man. Everything in it, everything around it, the Lord is going to destroy it. You know, America going to be a desolate wilderness for quite some time, man. The Lord said he going to send a fire on this place that shall not be quenched. So you people better get ready for the indignation, which is, the indignation is the righteous anger of Yahweh Shemel Shai. This is Zechariah chapter 14 verse 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith Yahweh will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. Because the Lord is going to send a fire on this place, which is known as America, which is known in the scripture as Babylon, the great mystery Babylon. You know, that great whore that sitteth upon many waters, man. You know, the Lord is going to send a fire on this whore, which is going to consume everything in this place, man. It's not going to be nothing left for this place. You know, you ain't going to know what Sin City was at. You know, you ain't going to know what Georgia was at, Florida is at. You know, certain monuments in these different states. You know, certain theme parks. You know, you got theme parks. You got stadiums. You ain't gonna know where none of this shit is at, because the Lord is gonna lay this place flat. The Lord is gonna turn this place into a real definition of a desert, man. You know, and it's coming soon. The Lord ain't playing with this place, man. He's cooking this violence up. You know, that shooting that happened in Miami, you know, it's more and more violence finna come on this earth, man. And people ain't gonna be able to stomach the times that's coming. You know, we as being men of the Lord gonna have to stomach these times, man. We got to gird up our loins like the scripture tells us to. We have to gird up our loins and be men. You know, we got to gird up our loins. You know, and endure to the end. Like Yahushua said, ye that endure to the end, the same shall be saved. So we trying to be saved. We ain't trying to be caught up out here with these people out here, these peons out here, man. We trying to get into a chariot. We trying to get salvation, man. You know, by any means necessary, man. You know, by any means. That's why we out here doing these shows, proving to the Lord that we really want this thing, man. Because if we don't got this, guaranteed we're gonna be food for missiles, man. You know, we're gonna be food for the slaughter. And Yahweh Shema Shai ain't gonna be pleased with the people that with these people out here that's just, you know, just don't give a fuck, man. But we showing that the Lord, that we care, and we really trying to fight for this thing. So we just gotta continue on the straight and narrow gate, man, and we'll make it to the other end. No worries. The Lord Yahweh Shai told us not to worry, so we ought not to worry. You know, He's the King. You know, we ought to listen to everything, man. You know, so you know, I wanted to make this a little quick lesson. You know, quick to the point. You know, concerning E and his destruction, which is drawing nigh. The Lord is cooking up this destruction, and He will be food for the slaughter, man. So with that, I'm gonna say Kahalayim La Yahaba Shemel Shabba Hashem Kakodash. Double honors to my apostles and to my elders of great wisdom. Much peace and love to all the brothers doing this work in truth and sincerity. Shalom.